Okay, so this is the assignment that we're going to be working with together here. So I encourage you to follow along since you have to do it anyway. I'm just going to go as we normally do. I've gone to File and New Drawing in our basic template. And then you'll be drawing in the object layer, but I'm going to draw, just so you can see it on the projector here, I'm going to draw in the 0 layer. So one of the issues that we've had in the past, I'm going to start off here with a rectangle that's 2 by 3. Oops, sorry, I meant 3 by 2. So 3. One more time. 3 by 2. Okay. So I have a rectangle that's 3 by 2, and you see that in this upper corner here on our drawing, we have a line that goes across, cuts across here, and it's 1.3 by 0.7. So in the past, what we do is we would do some kind of scaffolding box. So I'm just going to draw a box here that's 1.3 by 0.7. I'd take my move tool. I would turn on my object snap here. Grab a corner, snap it to here, draw a line, go here, and then take my box here, scaffolding box, delete that, type trim, and then trim away these lines. So all that just to make this one line here. So as you've probably guessed, there is an easier way. And that easier way is called the chamfer command. So it's C-H-A-M-F-E-R. So we can see here, chamfer. And when I run this command, you'll notice I have another huge list. This is very similar to our fillet command. We have a number of different options here. And one of these options is distance. So there's basically 2 flavors of chamfer, distance and angle. One is if you know a distance and distance. That's the distance one. Angle is if you know the distance and an angle. You need to still have at least one distance, but you know an angle. So in this case, I have a distance and a distance. So I'm going to hit D for distance. And it's going to ask me what's my first chamfer distance. And it really doesn't matter which order you put these in. You just need to snap your lines in the same order that you type these in. So I'm going to go 1.3 as my first distance. I'm hitting enter. Second distance is 0.7. I'm going to put that in. And then now it's asking me to select my first line. So the first distance I put in was my 1.3, which is my top line here. So I'm going to hit my top line. And then just like fillet, now it's asking me for my second line. My second line was my 0.7 along here. I'm going to click that, and like magic, it has drawn my line. The only thing it didn't do is it didn't trim this away. Who can tell me why that is?
Mine trimmed it.
Well, why didn't mine? Why does yours trim? Exactly. So just like our fillet command, we can toggle our trim on and off. So I'm going to go chamfer again. It's going to memorize all my settings that I used last time. The distances, actually it didn't since I undid it. So 1.3, 0.7, and then now I'm going to hit my T for trim. And then I can see right now it's set for no trim. So I'm going to hit T for trim. And then now when I click it, trims it away. Now our bottom line here is a little bit different. I have a distance of 0.9, but then I have an angle of 18 degrees. So I'm going to run my chamfer command again, except this time, instead of using D for distance, I'm going to hit A for angle. And then as soon as I hit A for angle, first thing it asks me for a distance. So I'm going to hit my 0.9 for my distance down here and hit enter, and then now it's going to ask me for my angle, which is 18 degrees. And then we hit our line that we have the distance measurement to, which is 0.9. And then we hit our second line, which will then automatically calculate the angle of 18 degrees. And with that comes a new dimension that I want to introduce, the angular dimension. Have we used that before? Yes. So with this, this will create a dimension for us, and all we need to do is select the two lines that we want to measure the angle to. So you'll notice it's 162 degrees between these two, and as I move it around, you'll notice it's kind of drawing different angles at different places. So I'm going to place this one right here, and you can see now it's given me my 18 degrees, letting me know that this is measured here. So again, this you'd normally put in your dimension layer. I just did it in my 0 layer, so you can see it on the screen. And I can see it on the screen right there too. Then if we go back into our chamfer command, just like our fillet, we have the polyline option. So I can hit P for polyline. It can chamfer all of the angles of a polyline at the same time. And trim, if we have multiple things that we want to chamfer, we hit N for multiple. Pretty self-explanatory there. Any questions at all on the chamfer command?